It's 8:37 p.m. on a hot August night, 2014 in Houston, Texas. I'm divorced, left everything behind, didn't want to argue about material possessions. We have children, didn't want to fight. I'm everything but a child of God, according to my ex and a lot of people. I'm staying in a box truck that I bought to do moving jobs. I bought it, I sold my car, and with the cash bought a moving truck. This moving truck is now my home, my transportation, and my office. It's everything. My shelter, my place of solace, where I lay my head at night. The little traffic that you may hear in the background are the vehicles that accompany me at night as I sleep. They go over the overpass at the 610 South Loop here in Houston, Texas, approximately 7 minutes from my mother's house. A house that I bought for my mom back in '07. But I've been made clear that I cannot come and lay my head there. She and my sister have deemed me unworthy. No, I haven't done anything that you would think would outwardly cause me to be banished from my family, banished from my mom and sister. They just simply agree with my ex that I should have done more, that I should have made more money, and whatever it is that they as women believe a man should have done more to do. So at this moment in time, I sit in my vehicle. It's been 100 degrees all day. This moving van is an oven, has been an oven, and the sun is up to 130 degrees. It has no air conditioning. The box part is open to the front part because it's a what we call widow's peak through opening between the seats. But as I sit here and I look at life and I say, man, how far we've fallen, and it's worse than being an invisible man. It's pure blackness, the same as you see in this video. It's an interesting dynamic, because if you were just an invisible man, at least people wouldn't scorn you. They wouldn't talk about you. They wouldn't lie on you. They wouldn't look at you as lower than low. But alas, I'm not an invisible man. I get to be the lowest of the lowest in the eyes of a few. It feels like even God has forsaken me and allowed me this plight. From nothing to now. It's amazing, because even in this point in time, even at this low point in time, still within my spirit, still within my soul, still within me lies something that refuses to die, something that refuses to lay down, something that refuses to accept the naysayer's statement, something that says that yet there is still life, there is still victory to be obtained, there is still triumph to be gained. There's nothing intangible for me to cling to make this claim, to look at and say, yes, I can, the sky is going to open up and there's going to be blessings. I have less than $1 cash in my pocket, having spent $2 for a bag of ice so that I can survive in this truck. So as I sit here in this truck under the overpass and preparing for what will be a hot, steamy evening, and some way figuring out how to rest and praying that to the same God that I'm disappointed with, right? I'm praying to him that tomorrow will be better. Thanking him that I survived today. Thanking him that even right now, in the depths of what would be despair, I don't feel despair. I feel hope. I just believe. I'm sharing this with you because as this moment existed, and I'm trying to share with you, go back to that time. As that moment existed for me, as that reality existed for me, as it was clearly as dark as it is to you now, looking at this as a video, and really it's more than an audio, but I want you to look at it. I want you to look at the screen. I want you to see the darkness, see the blackness. And I want you to see that just like if you're looking at the pictures that I've also put up on Facebook and etc., you'll see that actually I'm in the video. I'm in the pictures. But that's how black, that's how dark. And I don't want to say black because I'm very proud of being an African-American person. I'm very proud of who I am. So I don't want that misunderstood. But in the darkness, when there appears to be no light, I want you in your tragedies, in your points of despair, to be able to look over and see my situation and think about it and say, if this dude can come from that, certainly I can come from whatever it is that's challenging me. The whole point and purpose of having a YouTube channel, having a Facebook channel, of creating a book that you can go back to and reference as you need it, is to give you a real life living 21st century example of how you can come from nothing to now. Find within yourself, the Bible says that David encouraged himself, meaning that in his despair, when he was living in a cave, here's a king living in a cave, running from his own people, in his darkness, in his despair, and in my time of darkness, there is still that belief that it's not over. A great man, Les Brown, once said it like this: it's not over until I win. And I want you to understand this concept.